Brad Pitt, also a very big fan.
That was the best night of my life.
Hi, Brad. You know how cute I always thought you were.
From winning over Angelina Jolie in the early days of his career, to getting completely caught off guard when celebrities flirted with him right to his face. This is exactly why nobody does charm quite like Brad Pitt. And believe it or not, some people go out of their way just to avoid being around him. We're starting with Kendall Jenner, who revealed why she makes a point of steering clear of Brad Pitt entirely. In her own words, "Well, you just saw Brad at, because I know, can I have?"
Well, you just saw Brad at, because I know Kanye had his...
I think he's been a couple times, but that was the first time that I was there when he was there. And I literally left early. I couldn't even, I just saw Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and it was so good, and he just gets better with age. So I was like, I gotta go.
Why? You didn't want to meet him?
No, because isn't there a saying don't ever meet your superhero or whatever? I don't know, I just love him so much. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
But here's something that caught everyone completely off guard. And if you keep watching, you'll find out just how far things went between two people nobody expected to see together again. During a highly publicized table read, Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston were practically inseparable, and the chemistry between them was impossible to ignore. Right from the moment they greeted each other, the tension in the room was palpable. "Hi, Aniston." "Hi, Pitt, how you doing?"
Why are you so handsome?
I was a C-section. I befriended my inner child. Placenta therapy, microdosing, power naps.
Oh.
Or when Brad Pitt caught Tiffany Haddish completely off guard with one hilarious comment.
It started a conversation with Brad Pitt.
No, okay, it was a pre-Oscar party, okay, and what I was doing was talking out loud in the elevator. Elizabeth Perkins,
yes.
And her husband was in the elevator, and I liked the way he was looking at her, and I was like, I hope one day I get me a husband like that. I hope one day a man look at me that way and love me that much. Like, I want that kind of love, right? And then Brad Pitt was standing right next to me, and then Elizabeth's husband was like, man, I hope we don't get caught in this elevator, and I was like, it's gonna be some pretty ass babies in this elevator. And then Brad Pitt said, which I thought was a joke. Okay, I took it as a joke, all right? But he said, well, if I'm single in a year and you're single in a year, maybe we can get together and see what happens. And I was like, oh my God! For real? Wow! I'm gonna hold you to that!
Separate note, I could rub one out for Javier Bardem every day. I mean, who couldn't? What's rub one? Rub one out? Ah, the dices. Did you get the visual? Yeah. Throwing dice. Throw the dice.
There were rumors swirling around that Brad Pitt and Jennifer Lawrence had been spending time together romantically. But when Jennifer Lawrence was put on the spot and asked directly about it, her response said everything and nothing all at once.
Hi, Pitt.
How you doing?
Good, honey. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Hi, Brad. You know how cute I always thought you were. I think you're so sexy. Will you come to me?
See if you can guess which photo she keeps in a solitary picture frame in her living room.
I know which one you're talking about. I'm embarrassed.
I have it here. I have it here. Ta-dum! The crush continues.
Yes, the crush continues. We shouldn't show that. I'm embarrassed. Okay, that's my little thing.
It's a secret. Inside, she's still a fan. So who are the dream guys now? Still Brad?
Yes, definitely Brad.
That's it. I'm calling the conductor.
Suck a bag of dicks, lady.
You sideways, sir.
I'm sorry, I couldn't do it. I'm sorry.
And then there was the moment Margot Robbie stepped up to accept an award on Brad Pitt's behalf. And the way she delivered his speech had the entire room erupting in laughter. She owned every second of it, and honestly, you could argue she made the moment even more memorable than if Brad had been there himself.
No, but I've met him once in 2013, so it was very random, but I also wasn't in a huge hurry to debunk it.
I know some quotes. When the shepherd goes to pie, you eat it.
Hold on, stay. Brad Pitt is right behind me, and he's here, the man of the hour. Hello, sir. I'm well, how are you?
I'm okay.
I'm liking this casual-ish look today.
Comfort defines my fashion style.
I'm very envious. I'm not so comfortable right now.
Yeah, I had the tie on, it just wasn't
He's Brad
And
Pitt.
we jettisoned it.
He can do whatever he wants.
Is it possible to describe infinity?
Yes, yes it is. It's one less than the number of ocean sequels we'll be making. Hey, Stevie Colbisi.
Yes, Vladimir Pitton.
Now this one is truly priceless. Amy Adams came forward with a hilarious story that made her, by her own admission, possibly the first woman in Hollywood history to ever turn down a hug from Brad Pitt. The way she tells it, the situation unfolded in the most unexpected way, and her reaction in that moment was something even she couldn't quite believe.
Now, Monday, did you know that the Tinder subscriptions went up like crazy because of you? Now they've like had a huge spike. Are you getting a cut?
No, I'm not on.
We know that you're not on there. Do we
Thank
think
you.
of that?
Thank you.
Good.
I'm not even really sure how it all works. It just sounded funny to
I
me.
don't think you need to know.
And if you thought Amy Adams' story was surprising, wait until you hear this one. Emilia Clarke opened up about the very first time she laid eyes on Brad Pitt in person, and her reaction was completely unlike anything anyone would have predicted. For someone who has faced down dragons on screen without flinching, what happened next might just be her most unexpected moment
I
yet.
became the first woman in history to reject a hug from Brad Pitt. So I'm walking onto set like, what's everyone so happy about, you know? And all of a sudden I see Brad Pitt, and I'm like, I've seen him before, but every time you see him, it's sort of like, you're thinking it's like a river runs through it, like, you know? You like think he's gonna like move in slow motion, and then you imagine yourself looking really pretty in like a white nightgown. But that wasn't the case. I was in my fat suit with pink eye. And he was so sweet, and he's like, oh, it's so good to see you. And he went to give me a hug, and I was like, oh, it's happening. And then I realized I can't hug him, I have pink eye. So I was like, no.
And honestly, watching the two of them together, you don't even need words to sense it. There's something in the way they carry themselves around each other, a subtle, unspoken chemistry that fills the room without either of them saying a thing. It's the kind of connection that's nearly impossible to fake and nearly impossible to ignore.
Okay, this film is wild. That party scene in the beginning is the craziest party scene I've ever seen. Took you guys 12 days to shoot that mother effer. Who from the cast would actually survive a Babylon-esque party?
Who would? I think. Listen, that Margot Robbie, she's an Aussie, and you know, she comes from the land of the 10 deadliest snakes, 10 deadliest spiders. She can handle anything.
Know where to look, because it looked like there was, you know, so much was going around you. Like
You can't even look up. There was even on balconies.
That's
It's
true.
like no matter where you look.
But Jean Smart had the best line. How did she describe it?
Said
Brad Pitt, and her reaction was not what anyone expected.
This is cool, though. So your mother a big fan,
Yeah.
but Brad Pitt's also a very big fan.
That was the best night of my life.
Yes. Tell the story quickly. Tell the story quickly.
I said that I would auction something off, and so the fear grows. And then suddenly it was sort of becoming a bit of money, and I was kind of thinking, oh, this is absolutely mental. And someone went, it's Brad Pitt, and I was like, lol, sure. Yeah, exactly. And I look over to the room, and he's got his paddle up. Brad's paddle. Brad's paddle.
So you expected instant chemistry when you got on screen?
Sure.
I mean, you knew each other well?
fire, brimstone. Well, you know what it
We've been
is.
friends for a while. It didn't.
There's-
It was an automatic.
There's the.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
You're not wrong. So no correction necessary. There's a familiarity that comes with the two of us, and I think that's certainly. Stop looking at me. Of playing these characters, we had a very limited amount of time to try to convey a lot of years.
Sorry about this. I think they got my name wrong. Yeah, it's Mrs. Pitt. Brad is right here, so I'm so sorry, honey. No, really, that was really disrespectful. He's angry. Look at him.
You can remember the weirdest place that you have been recognized, like out in public?
Well, the most uncomfortable is certainly at a urinal.
I always wondered, like, if guys chat when they're standing next to each other at a urinal.
Prefer not to.
Yeah, because like.
Maybe it's a little Larry David of me. I prefer not to. But when they go, hey, you're.
Yeah,
wanna
that's
shake
what I
hands?
think. The handshake. It
It goes too far. I go, sorry, bud.
Well, if someone talks,
that's
Yeah,
dangerous.
yeah.
Sorry.
Because if someone talks, then
No,
it's like,
not
do
gonna
I
happen.
be polite and answer? Because if someone starts the conversation, you're not going to be like, shut it down. But
At the urinal?
yeah.
Yeah, I think you have the right to. I think you,
the one
I think you
place
shut it
that-
down.
So